I've recently decided to delve into a little stand-up comedy, and so far, and what I've learned is it's very raw. You think it is. You think it's a funny industry, but it's actually really competitive, and it can get really violent. Um, I've seen some gruesome things in these past 2 days. It was Wednesday that I decided to join comedy. What inspired me, I was watching a program on Judy, on Sam Kinison. And so I got a couple of jokes. I think I've gained a few pounds. That's not good for my heart. I just can't resist those sweets. At some point during my life, I want to buy a farm in Africa. And there I will live for a while. And then I want to write a book about it so it can be made into an Oscar-winning movie. And I will be the one that takes all the credit. But then I start doing some romance novels, and they don't do so well. And then I'm kind of known as the burnout writer who ended up doing romance novels. But I will be the only guy that's known as that. I'll be an original. And for that I will be famous for the rest of my life and afterwards. When I'm dead, I'll be a rotting corpse, and the smell will be unbearable. I once played 18 hands of poker with an armadillo, and I realized I had just eaten a lot of peyote. Disclaimer, I did not really eat peyote. I believe that Renee Zellweger and a cat's butthole are currently having a lesbian relationship. I came to this conclusion because generally gay people tend to date people that look like themselves. Is it bad for a person to only do good things specifically for the purpose that they could say that they had done it to other people so they could look cool? So they could look like a better person than they actually are? I don't think so. It's not that bad. It's not bad. I had a friend recently come up to me and ask me for some advice. He wanted some techniques on how to get attention from women. I told him that he should find her where she works, and then get into a fight with someone as she's exiting her work. Because it's a win-win situation. If you lose the fight, she'll immediately rush to your aid and see if you need any assistance, and then you'll fall in love. You win the fight, she'll be too afraid of you to say no. Well, my friend took my advice, and haven't heard from him in a while, actually. You know, I think he's actually missing. If there was such thing as reincarnation, I like to think that I would be one of the pharaohs of ancient Egypt, because I really feel that I would have really good leadership skills. The only difference is I wouldn't be white. Other than that, I would be exactly the same as I am now. The other day, a homeless man asked me for $1, and I gave him $1, and he said, "Hey, thanks, man." And I said, don't mention it, because I didn't want anyone to know that I would consort with his type. He didn't tell anyone that I know, but he probably blabbed to a couple of his friends. I really liked the cartoon show Heathcliff, because I feel like he was the cartoon that got the most ass. I feel like that humans are playing God by not immediately killing all albino animals. I feel like that if I wanted to donate a large amount of money to a certain charity, it wouldn't be Save the Whales, because I hate whales. I didn't watch Reading Rainbow because I liked the show. I watched it because when I watched Star Trek The Next Generation, I always missed seeing LeVar Burton's eyes. If aliens ever landed on Earth and slowly became a part of our society, I'm afraid that I might become a racist. I feel like cheese nips will no longer be socially acceptable because of their names sounding like nipples. They will therefore be forever known as cheese flats. Cheese flats.